Well, it's Sunday, October 10th. It's actually Sunday night. A couple people have been asking me where's my weekend video, and so I'm just ready to finish feeding the fish, and I figured I'd do a little update on some of my new breeders and show some availability. Alright, I had a nice Zoom meeting the other day with the Hawaiian Guppy Club, and that was interesting. We talked about for an hour and a half. Bunch of nice guys and a girl. Nice club, nice club. Well, anyway, let's go look at some guppies. Well, this is that cross I made with the Moscow grass, or blue-green grass, onto my half-black blues. I'm not keeping that batch of babies because they haven't been with those females that long. Obviously, these females weren't virgin, as I thought they were when I put them in, so I'm going to discard that batch, and I'll take the next batch. See how they are. They have a nice fine pattern. I really like these fish. And those are just my regular half-black blue females. These are my half-black green breeders. I don't know how the green's gonna show up in the video, but they're green. I'm not gonna put no lights on them to exaggerate the colors. But most of you know I've had this line for many years. Mostly improvements, a few setbacks, but overall nice fish. Nice fish. Prolific line. I set up these half-black AOCs about 3 weeks ago. These are the yellow leopards. These are young. These fish aren't even 4 months old. These are my half-black blues. Had a couple drops so far. Just set up these a couple days ago. These are the young blues. These are the dark American blues. Same line I've had for a while. They're just getting darker in the body. This is my other line of half-black leopards. These aren't the yellow leopards. These are what I'll call my dark leopards. Slightly different pattern. I'd say they're less of a leopard. They're more of a streaky caudal pattern. Dorsal match is pretty good. Very important for dorsal matching in the IFGA. If you're going to show fish. I don't know if this fish is going to come into focus. Right in the back. This is a Cobra. Let's just see, we'll wait a little bit. Now, let me see, let me get my, I got a little LED thing here. Maybe I can just illuminate the tank without altering the color of the fish. Let's see how this works. Some more of a yellowish green variegated cobras. Finally getting really good matching dorsals. I just can't do this. One hand holding the light, one hand looking at the camera, at the phone. Anyway. There's some more cobras in here. Yeah, you can see this male a little better. Got a couple drops from this line. These would be entered in the, if you're entering fish in IFGA, you would put this male in AOC bicolor. There's one of my lines in my Schubel greens. They're not going to look green. Now you can see they're green. Lots of babies from these. A lot of juveniles available. I have another line that's a little bit lighter. I'll show them in a little bit. Coming to that tank now. Here's my American greens. These are originally I was calling whitetails. This male, the body on this male is kind of skinny for what I like, but I like his overall color, and I really like that shaped caudal. It's a nice big triangle. Just I wish the body was a little thicker, but actually for a thin body, he carries the tail pretty good. A lot of people say, oh, you grow these guppies with these humongous tails, they can't catch females, which they do, okay? And it's a strain on their physical being or whatever. This male's having no problem carrying that big tail, even with a thin body, because he's just a strong dude. You see a lot of people with, a lot of breeders that have a tank of males with big tails. Usually they're not pointed triangles, they're round corners. And you'll see that they're swimming, the bodies are bent in half and the tail is hanging. My fish don't do that. And here's the other line of the Schubel greens. A little bit lighter. And these are variegated snakeskins. I have a limited amount to fry from them. Oh, not from them, but their siblings. They have a nice tight pattern for a variegated snakeskin. Dorsal matches fairly well. I'm just hoping the caudal on this line is going to develop into a wide caudal. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to be pausing this today and editing. I'm just going to... Alright, these are my Moscow grass. I'm not sure if these would go in the AOC bicolor class or if they qualify for blue-green bicolor class. I have a lot of young from these. This is a drop of greens that have been in this container since they're born on August 22nd. I've been just doing daily water changes. Nice color. These are my American greens. My half-black reds. Half-black reds haven't been that prolific this generation. I have some babies, but not... not good enough for me. I like females when they drop on clockwork. It seems like this line, every other generation, they're prolific, and then they're not. So, it's just a struggle. These are my white leopards. Totally different from my half-black AOC leopards. Completely different strain. There's some full red breeders, young. Just set these up on September 14th. I don't even think these fish are 4 months old. I set these up September 24th. These are the purple leopards. They do show some yellow, but they are my purple leopard line. I'm going to see what happens when I put this LED on them. I don't usually do this. I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. Alright, you see the purple? That's under the LED little light I have here. Without it, I can see the purple. I know they're purple leopards because the females have the purple. That's how I pick my breeders. I look at well, the males are overall color, but females I look at the area near their, between the gills and the pectoral fins. I look for color. It's usually green, blue, or purple. Here's my other line of the Schubels. These are older breeders. Those are not Schubel females. Those are my American green females. Waiting for babies. So far, nothing. I'm going to try the same cross in reverse. Going to put my American greens on Schubel's females. Alright, the rest of these are all babies. And now we're just going to walk the line. Half black blue, I have some virgin females still in the basket. These are the half black greens. There's females in the basket. These are young shovels, shovel greens. These seem to be lighter. I have plenty available. Ask me about my special on some of my lines. There's my American purples. These have the purple pectorals. Very prolific. They don't even eat their babies. I mean, most of my lines do not eat babies. My purples definitely do not eat babies. Now these are the Moscow bicolors, AOC bicolors, Moscow grass. You call them what you want. I just happen to like them. They're different. People like them. Seem to be very popular. Very prolific. Big fish. There's another tank of half black greens. These are only 10 weeks old. Also virgin females. Another tank of shovels, shovel greens. These are almost 4 months old. Half black purple leopards. Few trios left. I mean, I'll have more. I mean, that are available right now. Some young American greens. And they're not showing green in the video, but they're green. Nice tank of American purples. Full reds. Sold a lot of these blues already. I only have a few of these, a few sister females left. I have a younger drop that's ready to go. There's my white leopards. They're not going to be available for a while. I have to get some babies out of, if not from my breeders, at least from this tank. Only got one drop so far. Another tank of half black greens. You know, I've said many times, I don't mix my litters. This is all one drop. As these are all brothers. Very few fish have to be cold. Same with my blues. My half black greens, there might be some color in another couple of weeks. I'll pull out fish that aren't green or half black. Or half black green. But most of them look very similar. It's a well set line, as on my half black blues. These are all siblings. These are 5.5-month-old half black blue males. I think there might be one female. Yeah, one female, two females in there. Nice young blues. This is something different, not available yet. Something in the works. Let's see how these are going to come out. Young half black blues. This area is very dark. Or half black purple leopards. Actually, these are showing yellow. Some young half black reds. Another tank of young blues. This is what's available of the variegated snakeskins. I think I have a couple virgin females. I think. I don't know. I have one other tank a little bit younger. Running into a problem. I have too many strains going. Because of the canceling of all the shows since what was it, last April. We haven't had a show for the whole season. Doesn't look like much coming up this year. It affords me the tank space to play around with other fish, where usually I'd be growing fish just to show. So actually I'm enjoying this. There's no pressure on getting the fish ready to ship to the shows. Although I do enjoy the competition. These are those Moscow bicolors. I just like the males that have the dotting pattern in the dorsal that carries over into the caudal. There's one there. You can see that one male right here. He's gonna have that fine pattern in the caudal when he gets older. He's a young fish, barely 3 months old. Another tank of shovel greens. That was a big drop. The secret of raising large drops in small tanks is water changes. And know how to control how much you feed them. You know, feed them only when they're hungry. Don't just throw food in, especially dry food. Just don't throw it in the tank. If you can feed your fish over a period of an hour, a pinch every 15-20 minutes, that's great if you can afford that time. I can't anymore, so I have it down to a science. I go around once with a pinch. When I get to the end, I repeat. So that's like two feedings. It's actually one feeding split in half. Some young full reds. What I like about this drop, the breeders that I had from the same line that I set up, I noticed had like purple in the body. It was like a mark. I don't see that yet in these. So I'm hoping See, I see two good males in here as far as breeding is concerned. I mean, they're all nice looking fish. These are available, but I'm just going to pick it before I start selling this from this tank. I will pick my own breeders first. These are F2s. I got to breed brother and sister one more generation before I cross to the other line. That's my method of line breeding. Half black purples. I gotta get rid of that male. Got a little chesty. These are half black purple leopards. I know they're showing yellow, but I know these are the purple leopards. Let's see, let me get my who's he go here? Oh, for some reason they're showing more yellow than the purple. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong tank. Well, they're still the best half black AOCs. There's some of those Moscow bicolors, AOC, blue-green bicolors. Trying to make a multi. You see, that's the closest I've gotten to it so far. Some more half black reds. Yeah, I know the bottom of my tank is a little dirty. Tomorrow's water changes. Just realized tomorrow is Columbus Day. Waters won't be going out till Tuesday. Sorry, customers. Fish won't be getting to you till Wednesday, Thursday. The mail is getting a little bit better. I'm still only doing express. But most of them are getting there overnight. Some zip codes are automatically 2-day, but even the overnights are occasionally late. But when you do everything online, getting a refund is a snap. More half black AOCs. Yeah, I know I'm a little partial to half black AOCs. Well, let's see if we can see these. These are the non-Cobra Cobras. If you look back at one of my previous videos, that one male with that nice body color that was different than the regular Cobra, these are his offspring. And you can see a good percentage of them are going to be just like the daddy. Big, strong bodies. Just something different. Normally I don't create. I just improve on strains. I don't make my own other than the half-black AOCs. But I'm having fun with these. If they didn't produce fish with matching dorsal caudals, I wouldn't bother. But I think this is going to turn out to be something nice in the future. A nice AOC bicolor, possibly a multi. I don't know. I just see something in this, the genetics of these fish. And they're big bodies. They should do well. These are some more blue-green bicolors. My hands are getting a little tired. These are my blues. Let's see how they look under the LED light. I can't tell, the light is in my eyes. Alright, these juveniles I just put in here. These are grass, more bluegrass, dark purples, Cobras. These are just 4.5 weeks old. They're just starting to show some pattern. I want to talk about patience. This is 3 years in the making to develop a pure Cobra line. My Cobras initially came out of my half-black AOCs. Every once in a while I would get AOC bicolor or variegated Cobras. A small percentage of them came out of my half-black AOCs, out of one of my lines. I got one gray female one generation, and I sibling bred them, and from their offspring, I established a pure line. This is third generation now. All gray body fish. All the males will be Cobra. More purples. There's the other tank of snakeskins. There's one gold. I was told by Doug Bertrand, don't waste your time with the gold or the cream-colored bodies. Stick with the normal. I have one female also. That's a cream-colored body in here. I don't know if you can see her. Where is she? Oh, anyway. Oh, there she is. You can see her there. She's just different. Half black purples. Let's see how these look under the light. Alright, that's enough of the light. There's some more grass, multi-grass, non-Cobra Cobras, some full reds. My hand's getting tired. And these are full red albinos. I had one of the full red non-albino females I had a drop of albinos, and these are F1s. They're not as big as the the normal full reds, but they're albinos. So I'll play with these for a while. Not one of my favorite strains. Yeah, I'm going to put the light on these. These are nice looking fish. These are available. Lots of head females, virgin females. Alright, well that's about it. I'm just going to turn the camera around and say goodnight. So, alright, good night. Wait a minute, let me see something. I'm just going to stop it. Oh, I'm tired. Good night, everybody. Say good night, Guppies. Good night, Guppies.